Within the heart of the Death Star, ensconced in a chamber of cold, polished obsidian, Emperor Palpatine reclined upon his throne, a malevolent shadow in the dim, artificial light. The rhythmic, mechanical breathing of Darth Vader, a constant, ominous presence at his side, was the only sound that disturbed the oppressive silence. This was the pinnacle of their power, a sanctum where the dark side of the Force converged, unchallenged and absolute. The galaxy, cowed and broken, lay under their iron fist, and in this throne room they were the architects of its destiny, their authority as vast and cold as the void of space itself. Suddenly, the air before the throne shimmered, coalescing into the form of a young woman. Dressed in simple modern attire, she stood with an unnerving serenity, her eyes clear and devoid of fear as they met the Sith Lord's burning gazes. She was an anomaly, an impossibility that had breached the most secure fortress in the galaxy without a sound. Palpatine's withered lips curled into a semblance of a smile. Intrigued by this unexpected diversion, Vader, however, recognized a threat, his hand instinctively moving to the hilt of his weapon, the silent promise of violence hanging heavy in the air. With a surge of mechanical fury, Vader lunged forward, his crimson lightsaber igniting with a vicious snap hiss. The blade sliced through the air, aimed directly at the intruder's heart, a killing blow meant to be swift and final. Yet it never landed. Mere inches from her face, the incandescent plasma froze, held in place by an invisible, unyielding force. Vader strained against the unseen barrier, his powerful prosthetic limbs trembling with the effort. But the blade would not move. Lucy's expression remained unchanged, her calm gaze a stark contrast to the Sith Lord's silent, raging frustration. A dry, rasping cackle echoed from the throne as Palpatine rose to his feet, his yellow eyes glowing with malevolent glee. He extended his gnarled fingers, and a torrent of brilliant, crackling Force lightning erupted, spewing forth in a violent storm of pure dark side energy. The air sizzled and popped as the deadly electricity raced toward Lucy, a tempest designed to tear its victim apart, atom by atom. The Emperor reveled in the display, certain that this unknown being would be reduced to nothing more than charred dust before his ultimate power. But the lightning did not find its mark. Instead, it was drawn into the palm of Lucy's outstretched hand, the chaotic energy converging into a swirling, contained sphere of blinding light. She observed the captured storm with detached curiosity, as if examining a harmless trinket. Then, with a slow, deliberate motion, she closed her fist. The lightning vanished without a sound, extinguished as effortlessly as a candle flame. Palpatine's cackle died in his throat, his expression of sadistic joy replaced by one of stunned disbelief. The raw power of the dark side, his most potent weapon, had been nullified with utter contempt. With a simple, almost dismissive wave of her hand, an invisible power seized both Sith Lords. Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine were lifted from the ground, their bodies suspended in mid-air as if they were weightless puppets. They struggled and writhed against their unseen bonds, the most feared beings in the galaxy rendered utterly helpless. Their power, their empire, their very destinies were no longer their own. Ignoring their futile resistance, Lucy walked calmly to the empty throne and sat down, her placid gaze sweeping over the chamber as she claimed dominion over the heart of the Sith's power.